chicken, they bite, no time for no bargain. Gotta feel my only son, gotta feel my little daughter. She cherishes everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter.
Welcome inside Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, next year, the Warriors will move across the bay to San Francisco. But right now, trying to put on another show here in Oakland.
And speaking of a show, how about how many shows we saw in this building? The days of Run TMC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. Won by the Knicks. Moutier.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. And Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Hardaway. Finish that. Curry to bring it up. Leads three.
Here we go. Here we go.
To Durant. Green to Curry. Down to 5 on the 24. Curry. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Hardaway to Kevin Knox. From the outside, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Thompson. Doesn't get the bounce. Moutier with it up top. Down 3. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. Thompson. To Green. Thompson. He was all over him. Knicks with the basketball to Kevin Knox. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Curry to Thompson. Durant buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Moutier into the front court, trailing by 4. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Curry with the ball to Thompson. Green. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Moutier with it up top. Down 4. To Kevin Knox. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
But, Ed, you have to give Coach Fizdale, Scott Perry, and Steve Mills, and everybody in the New York Knicks organization a lot of credit for drafting this young man. He just turned 19 and hasn't even begun to scratch the surface of how talented he is. Shoots the ball very similar to Allen Houston. That's the cap. That's the highest level, but also possesses the ability to put the ball down on the ground and finish over the top of the trees. There's no doubt about it. Between him and Porzingis, the Knicks are well on their way.
Durant across the timeline. 2-point advantage. Nice swat that time.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Durant. Kevin Durant. 2 for 2. That's what you want. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
To Kevin Knox. Warriors basketball. Curry.
Mess up.
Oh, he had him there for a second. To Curry. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Kevin Knox at the line. First try at the line, no good. Good bounce back, hits his second. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
Stepping in for the New York Knicks, number 00,
Iguodala to bring it up. Leads 4 to Curry. Green to Thompson. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead is 2. Curry to Green. Here comes the screen. Curry. Now that's a contest. Burke with it. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Trey Burke against the former Cougar. Yes, Klay Thompson. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Goes to the right side. Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. To Thompson. Down low Bell. Rebound taken by the Knicks. To Hardaway. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Kevin Knox. Trey Burke. Not done yet. Oh, and a putback.
Now, while everybody was staring at the flight of the ball on the defensive end, he was busy carving out space, being active, getting that offensive rebound. That's his second offensive rebound in the first quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kicks it around the perimeter to Green. Has a look. And he buries it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Neely Keenan into the front court. Shot clock's off as they search for a final bucket. That's blocked by Durant. Late heave to beat the buzzer. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back to Oakland after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. on to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
New York in control of the basketball. Almost unlucky bounce.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Livingston. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Livingston across the timeline. They lead it. 4-point game. Goes to the left side. Thompson. Oh, that's how it's done.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
Tanilikina, Cantor, straight on look. Trey Burke. No good. It's Golden State basketball. Thompson. Jordan Bell with the dunk.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Livingston to bring it up. His team up by 7. Denied by Cantor.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Moutier. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
To Sean Livingston. Green. Thompson. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Short jumper misses. Iguodala to bring it up. Up 5. Bell. To Thompson. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Green. And the rebound corralled by Moutier. Burke with it. 5-point game. Tanilikina. Trying to cash in. Tanilikina with a shot, no good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
New blood coming in for both sides. To Hardaway. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
The possession lies with New York. And too much contact.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Thompson, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Rejected by Thompson.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Knocked loose. Green. The Knicks secured the rebound. basket for two.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Deep right corner, Livingston to Thompson.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
Fires the three. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Green. Thompson. To Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Neely-Kina with the basketball. Down just a couple.
Let's go.
To Hardaway. Here comes the screen. Hardaway takes aim at Livingston. Knicks with 4 to shoot. To Hardaway. Has a look. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. It's Curry controlling the offense. Steph Curry, 2 of 4 now.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Moutier. And count the basket inside.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Curry.
Hey,
4-3. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. Curry, no doubt, is a transformative player. Some say for the worst. Is there too much of a reliance on the three-point shot at all levels?
No, we're watching the game evolve, and Stephen Curry has been critical in changing the narrative. But I want kids at home to recognize that they see the finished product. They see somebody who makes 1,000 jumpers a day. And I love what Team USA is doing when they talk about removing the three-point line. It's imperative that kids have the right mechanics. If you have the right mechanics, your range will take care of itself.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Moutier into the front court. Down by 1. Takes it coast to coast. And the strong finish at the rim.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The Knicks have the lead.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
Warriors have the basketball.
Match up, baby.
Thompson
Match up.
to Curry. Fires the 3. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball going.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
I got him.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Big finish. Full head of steam that time. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Green to Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. to Moutier. Deep left corner. Hardaway to Moutier. Oh, why not? It only has a chance if it goes up.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Steph lets loose. Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Thompson to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Durant for two. Kevin Durant, couple of free throws on the way. Career 88% from the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Moutier with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Kevin Knox to Moutier. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Substitution being made in this one. New York Knicks basketball. Moutier, defended by Quinn Cook. To Kevin Knox. Moutier. Rejected by Green.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. Rebound comes down to the Knicks. Moutier into the front court. Leads forward. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Durant. Moutier to Hardaway. Spinning shot won't fall. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Green. Thompson. Five to shoot for Golden State. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Another follow, still no good. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Wide open look won't go. Possession lies with Golden State. Durant had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Durant. Kevin Durant. He's now 4 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Easy pass to the rim. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Livingston. From the painted area, won't go down. Neely Keenan into the front court. Up 6. Oh, Oh, a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Hardaway.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Trey Burke, guarded by Livingston. Throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Ntilikina to Kevin Knox. Sizing up the defense. Shot from the lane won't go. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys trail now by 4. Flushes it home. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Defense making the ball carrier work. Ntilikina to Kevin Knox. Trey Burke. And Durant able to clear the rebound. Bell to Durant. The jumper's off the mark. Hardaway.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle or not landing.
That misses with a second to go. No time left. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter. Partner, you and I were just shaking our heads during this quarter break. We can't believe how good a game this has been.
And we've seen this so many times with the teams that are the most talented on paper. This shouldn't even be a game. But sometimes an underdog, they rise to the challenge. And they've really hung in there all the way in these 3 quarters.
To Ntilikina. Count it.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Denied by Cantor.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
You've got to get that one to go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
You know, sometimes it takes a little while to figure things out. Towards the end of the 17-18 season, Trey Burke finally looked like the guy who was drafted 9th overall. In fact, he looked even better, hungrier than I've ever seen him before. He even braided his hair to resemble his idol, Allen Iverson. I'd keep an eye out and see what he can do in this one.
Knocked loose. Trey Burke, defended by Draymond Green. Durant. Curry. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Thompson. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Possession lies with New York. Ntilikina matched up with the 2-time MVP. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Throws it down.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ntilikina with the basketball. He'll run the offense. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
Frank Ntilikina at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. Can't connect on the first 3. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
32, no
Livingston across the timeline. The margin standing now at 7. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Screen coming. To Kevin Knox. Blocked away. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Warriors have the basketball. Probing the defense. Navigating through traffic. Offensive. Oh, Draymond with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Neely Keenan into the front court. 2-point advantage. Oh, blocked by Green.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Neely Keenan with the basketball. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. Here comes the screen. Trey Burke sizing up Draymond Green. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. And scores. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Knicks with the basketball.
Lock up.
To Cantor. Surveys the floor. And it's Cantor. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Baseline drive. A drive by Durant, but his shot won't go. To Kevin Knox. Goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Durant with the basketball up top. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Livingston to Durant. Passed it off. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Moutier with it up top. His group now down 2. Kevin Knox. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. To Green. Durant to Green. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are daggers. You can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
Moutier against KD. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead is 2. Durant to Sean Livingston. Thompson. Tough shot. Well defended.
His scoring is definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Golden State at the controls. And counted at the rim.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Livingston to bring it up. Leads a bucket. To Thompson. Won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Now the coach of the Knicks going to signal for a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Moutier to Kevin Knox.
For the New York Knicks, number 00, Enes Kanter.
Hardaway defended by Draymond Green. And the rebound taken down by Durant. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Here comes the intentional foul with 10 seconds on the clock.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
He connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2.
That's a bucket. That's a bucket.
They'll let one fly from half court. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors emerged victorious after with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors. The Knicks just couldn't close this one out. The way they shot the ball was outstanding. But even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. The Knicks got their scoring from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant is the choice for what you're seeing here. and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.